Hello everyone, I'm Zongke Li and my team member is Yuetong Zhao. Today we will present our analysis of a customer personality dataset. Our dataset contains 2,212 customers, each described by demographic and behavioral characteristics. On the right, this is a ER diagram. We are focusing on four main research questions. First, what characteristics do customers have? Second, is there any connection between these characteristics? We will address two additional questions in our analysis. Our first part covers data collection and pre-processing, broken down into two main steps, data cleaning and feature engineering. Data cleaning includes handling missing values, outliers, and normalizing the data. In feature engineering, we encoded categorical variables to make the data suitable for machine learning models. We also created new features such as customer loyalty, age, amount spent, and total promotions used. Next, we performed a correlation analysis to implore feature relationships. In the first graph, you can see a Pearson correlation matrix. For instance, we found a strong positive correlation between income and spending, indicating that higher income is generally associated with higher spending. Other relationships will be detailed in our report. The second half is a scatter plot, combined with a KDE plot along the diagonal. The color indicates whether or not the customer has children. In the upper left corner of the plot, we can see that customers without children tend to have a higher density in middle to high income ranges, while those with children are more often in middle to low income ranges. Moving on, let's look at an overview of our customer demographics. Most customers are between 36 and 50 years old, have basic education, and are in a relationship, either married or with a partner. We also analyzed income and spending using color to differentiate whether they are parents. Our first conclusion is that many customers are in a relationship, and those without children tend to have higher incomes and spending. When we explored income and spending distribution, we found that income is mostly concentrated between 20,000 and 80,000, but spending is generally lower, with most spending between 0 and 5,000. Furthermore, we analyzed the relationship between education level and spending. Customers with a college degree or higher tend to have a wide range of income and spending levels, suggesting a positive relationship between education level and spending. We also examined the impact of the number of children on income. In the left graph, we see that as the number of children increases, income distribution tends to decrease. The right graph, a regression plot, shows a negative slope, further illustrating that more children are associated with lower income. Finally, to classify customers into distinct groups, we use principal component analysis for dimensionality reduction, condensing the data into three key dimensions. On the screen, you can see our 3D visualization of these categories.
Hello everyone, I'm Yuetong. Now let's dive into the clustering design and analysis section of our project. One of our primary goals was to explore possible customer segmentation. To achieve this, we applied the k-mean clustering algorithm. We use the album method as shown in the graph on the left. Notice now at k equals to 4, indicating that 4 clusters is the most meaningful segmentation for our project. So the bar chart on the right illustrates how the number of customers in each cluster was distributed. And we had a 3D visualization of the segmentation after clustering. With this interactive visualization, we can rotate and zoom in to analysis how tightly grouped each cluster is, providing additional insight to this dataset. Now let's move on to look at the specific behavior within each cluster. This slide shows promotional engagement and discount usage across clusters. The bars on the left shows clusters with colors indicating how often promotions are accepted. Cluster 1 has the highest non-engagement rate at 92.7%. Cluster 3 has varied acceptance levels indicating broader responsiveness. On the right, the box plot shows discount purchase frequency. Clusters 0 and 3 have more discount, with cluster 3 having a high median and several outlier, suggesting frequent discount engagement. And we also examined the relationship between spending patterns and key demographics, such as income, age, and marital status across clusters. We used scatter plot, counter plot, and color-coded segment highlighted the differences. Finally, we have successfully summarized the behavior of each customer cluster in this table. This includes things like income, how they respond to promotion, and how much they spend. In summary, this insight helps us understand customer behavior and create effective marketing strategies. And that's all about our presentation. Thank you for your attention.